Dave, we've started exploring now on the island, and clearly the driving conditions are vastly different to what you'd find on the highway. What sort of gear should we bring with us to make sure we don't get into any strife?
So we like to suggest to all of our guests and all of our visitors that they be self-sufficient with what they're going to do. For this trip, yeah, there was a bit more involved because we've got the vans, and the vans are going to add a level of complexity to it. So we've brought along, obviously, a variety of different straps that we're going to be able to use between car and car and car and van, but also other straps that we could use to put around trees so we can use our winches, okay, should we need to. We've brought along safety blankets to make it safer for our spectators and for the crew and for everyone else involved in the team. And obviously our most important feature sits proudly up on the roof of all of our cars, and that's our MaxTrax. So if we can use MaxTrax in a recovery situation, then we don't need any of this gear and we just drive ourselves out.
How do you use all of this stuff together?
This gear is dealing with a lot of energy being released in a short period of time, and sadly when people don't treat it with respect, bad things can happen. People really do need to get a grasp of how it works in their car, because we've had 4 very different cars involved in this trip and they all attach in slightly different ways. But generally speaking, what we're aiming for is the lowest energy use possible. So again, MaxTrax first, and possibly the use of a winch rather than the explosive recovery, if you like, of a snatch strap.
And this is all stuff that you teach at the Australian Offroad Academy?
Oh, for sure. This, you know, our basic course includes the use of snatch straps and MaxTrax. People come back and see us for multiple day courses and we get into the use of winching.
If you check out Dave's website, you'll find all the details on how you can organise getting Dave as a part of your party and learning what we're about to learn.
Now, if you've been thinking about coming to Fraser Island, but you've hesitated because you're not sure how to handle the terrain over here, never fear, Dave from the Australian Offroad Academy is here to teach us exactly how to handle it. I was really lucky to have a lesson from Dave, and he taught me all about four-wheel driving. Really got out of my comfort zone. There were a few times there on the track with Dave that I really wanted to not do what he was instructing me to do. So just proceed with caution.
There's nothing wrong with using the brakes. If you feel you're going too fast, just use the brakes.
The Australian Offroad Academy have their own training track, which combine the toughest conditions and controlled learning environment.
So now that wheel's off the ground.
Oh my goodness! I did it!
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, that was awesome. That was a great lesson, and if you want to find out how to book a course at the Australian Offroad Academy, just go to australianoffroadacademy.com.au.